The strangest thing happened on the way back from Ballarat. Christmas lunch was done and everyone was in a food coma on the couch, so I hit the road. About 30 minutes into the drive, the food started catching up to me. The road was sending me to sleep, so I pulled into Pikes Creek just off the highway. There was no one around, so I parked the ute and sat in the back facing the water. I started to nod off. Out of nowhere, this guy wanders past, carrying a lantern. He holds it up and he says to me, "I left this here last night." "Okay," I said, "Happy Christmas." And he goes, "Not really." I asked him why not. And he said, "Mum misses me." "That's no good. Maybe you should call her." "I can't get through to her." He says, I need your help." He asks me to message her, gives me her username, and tells me to write, "Nick says happy Christmas and he loves you." I send the message. No response yet. I decide to put the drone up, and he watches it like he'd never seen one in his life. I'm flying the drone and he tells me he grew up nearby, came down here a lot as a kid. I land the drone and tell him I've got to get back to Melbourne. Asked him if he wanted a lift. "Yeah," he said, "just up the highway." We're driving for a few minutes and he tells me to pull over right there on the side of the road. He gets out and thanks me for the message. I look down at the phone and still no response. I look up and he's gone. The lantern was on the passenger side floor. I grab it, walked up to the top of the hill where he'd gone. I looked around and there was this beautiful view of Pikes Creek. There was no sign of him. And that's when I saw the cross, a wooden cross. At the base was a little statue of Mary and a bunch of fresh flowers. And in the middle was his name, Nick. I called out, nothing. I hung the lantern on the hook below the cross, walked back to the ute. Still no response from the message. I checked the drone footage that night. There was no kid, just me, standing alone, looking up as the drone came in for a landing.